Now, I'm curious to know what is the main thing, like the number one thing. You can only just we'll talk about everything else, but what's the main thing that you dislike about the genre, about playing in first person? Crispin, what is it that bothers you?
I thought he
Looking
was
at a floating gun is annoying. I don't want to see this.
So
It's annoying.
you just don't like what it
It's
looks
the
like?
way it looks. Yeah, I can't.
I don't like first person shooters where I could customize the person and I can't see who I'm playing as. I
It's
don't.
for everyone else to look at, not for you to
No, I want to
But
see.
I want
I
to see
did
me
it.
though. That's me. I want to see me.
Why do you want to see yourself? What are you?
Because it's cool. That's why I put him like that. So I can
Yeah, exactly. I didn't put him like that for other people to see him.
When I play basketball, I don't put these things on my 2K player just because I want other people to see it. No, I want to look cool when I cross you, son.
Yo, yo, yo! What's going on? It's your boy Macky OMO. I'm here with my good brothers. We got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper and Johnny B. We also got the black Kage, the hook Kake, aka salt and pepper Poppy Crispin. And Budman forward, Budman pull up. A Budman forward, Budman pull up. Blood and fire, yo yo. Semewa, Budman Shawny in the motherfucking building, and we are the Nerdy by Nature Boys. Welcome to episode 95. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you comment under so you can talk some to us.
Shawny and I understand what there is to love about first person shooters, and Crispin and Macky aren't big
first person shooter.
No,
what's that?
Helldivers is third person, but you can't switch your game to first person.
Third person. Forget about that switching part. It's third person.
Now I'm curious to know what is the main thing, like the number one thing. You can only just we'll talk about everything else, but what's the main thing that you dislike about the genre, about playing in first person? Crispin, what is it that bothers you?
Looking
Before
at a
Crispin,
floating
before you
gun.
go, oh,
Why you interrupt him?
Looking at a fucking floating gun is annoying. I don't want to see this. It's annoying.
So you just don't like what it looks
the
like?
way it looks. Yeah, I can't. And first of all, I can't play like that because I can't aim with a floating gun. I just can't. I'm sorry.
that's the only thing.
That's my main thing.
I thought your
That's
main thing
his main thing, because I wanted to know what was the big reason.
Oh, I don't like first person shooters where I could customize the person and I can't see who I'm playing as. That shit actually bothers me. That's really annoying.
That's
Cyberpunk
2077.
Don't give me the option to customize, dude.
In
make
Call
him
of Duty, you put a
fly
steady
as
on
hell,
this nigga that look like cool
and I
as
can't
fuck,
see
and then
him.
all you can see is the AK. What the?
Because
like,
it's for everyone else to look at, not for you.
No, I want to see.
I want to see me, though. That's me. I want to see me.
Why do you want to see yourself? What are you?
Because it's cool. That's why I put him like that. So I can,
exactly. I didn't put him like that for other people to see him.
When I play basketball, I don't put these things on my 2K player just because I want other people to see it. No, I want to look cool when I cross you, son.
Exactly.
It gives me points, bro. It gives me mental points. Like if I'm looking at myself,
dog, it don't matter how you look if you can't pop on the screen.
One thing I hate is like especially when it makes it like it's very detailed. Like I can put the tattoos anywhere and all this other shit, and now I can't even see why I put the tattoo. Nigga, I put that tattoo for a reason because I want to see that shit. Don't not give me the joy of seeing it after you made me go through painstaking hours making him look fly as shit. That's really annoying.
Listen, Shawny. I don't know if you understand. When you create a character and the character looks cool to your liking, right? And you go out there to play, you play with more confidence. Right? You could be ass. That is true. What you said is true. You could be ass, but guess what? I'm a confident ass playing ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm confident. I'm going out there to play, and I'm going to want to play the game more. When I just see sometimes I see in Call of Duty people have the gun that is a pink gun or a blue gun. Like nobody gives a damn what your pink gun, bro. know what I'm saying? Like nobody cares. That's
So-
it, bro.
So
like,
it's mostly
and
for
plus, I'm,
aesthetics.
It's
I'm
mostly
ass.
cosmetic. It's just cosmetic.
It's
And plus,
cosmetic.
I'm ass.
So
Like,
is there anything about the gameplay style that
Yeah.
doesn't
Like-
vibe with you at all?
Oh.
Like, is there something that messes you up when it comes to just playing the game in that first person perspective?
it's like when you see the first person perspective, it's like if let's say if we were in VR, I think I would be better if I was in VR
And not using the two
and not
sticks
use
to
because
control.
like I just feel like I'm outside the screen and you're trying to make me feel like I'm inside the screen when I'm in first person, and it just feels weird. It looks weird to me. That's probably why I can't aim. That's probably why I can't kill niggas as much. I mean, I get my kills, but not as much as other people. Like I see people playing Call of Duty get 40, 50. I'm like, God damn, bro! Like,
Yeah, but they be cheating.
you just play Call
Yeah,
of Duty. That's all you do.
They got aim assist. They got that extra trigger. They be cheating.
I don't even know what
But
that shit is. Like, to be honest,
But to your point, that's more of a yes, that would be an online first person, but there are a lot of first person games where you could just play for the story and enjoy the game. Like you have something like your BioShock, Call of Duty's campaigns, as short as the most recent ones have been really good fucking campaigns. Because I'll be honest with you, I can't stand Call of Duty. And it's not that I can't stand Call of Duty for the gameplay. I can't stand Call of Duty because of the online aspect of it and
I was
how
gonna
much
say that too. They're
data
very
it requires you
Oh.
space it requires you to play.
Yeah.
Like but I would personally, another benefit of Game Pass is that if because they have Activision, the Call of Duty games, I would go on there and I would play them for specifically their stories. Because when you play the Black Ops story, you're like, oh, like I feel like I'm in a fucking movie in this shit. When you play Halo, like Halo's story
I played
is
Halo.
phenomenal.
Halo story, everything epic.
Everything. It's like
I played
just-
Halo before in the 360.
yeah, like even like Turok, the new Resident Evil 7 through 9. They got first person.
I played Resident
7
Evil,
through 8.
and I think was Resident Evil Nintendo 64?
No.
No,
PS1.
PS1. No, because I had the PS1. I knew it was one of those old ass consoles nigga, that look like squares. Nigga, don't come at me to go wrong. Like, don't do that. Stupid ass.
Yeah, nah, I think the thing
I
is like
played Resident Evil.
Look, I'm on.
I just can't, bro.
I'm on the same wave that Shawny is when it comes to like first person shooters that have story campaign. Like that's kind of the only thing I like about Call of Duty also is just being able to play a campaign where there's a story. Like I like games with levels and purpose, like you're enjoying the game at your own pace too. I don't always like playing online because playing online with people kind of sucks. Like people suck. Like it's just I'd rather not like people, like not players. Like you might be a good player, but as a person, you suck. So like, and I just really don't feel like like wasting my time playing online when I feel like sometimes the gameplay loop is super repetitive and I just want to do something different or watch a cutscene or something. And that's just not happening in just constant online multiplayer matches. But I miss games that had a little bit more of a story. Stuff like BioShock that I've seen gameplay of and I own them like on PS3 but just never played them. Things of that nature. Like I've even tried out like so I guess they're more like first person adventure games. It was what's that Russian game that had came out that I had mentioned a while back to you guys? Atomic
Soccer? Atomic Heart?
Atomic Heart, something like that. No,
I think it's Atomic Heart. It's something like that. Yeah.
I gave it a chance, and it looks like an interesting game, but for whatever reason, I put it down because it played a little bit more like Skyrim, like it plays more like Cyberpunk. Heart. Yeah, Atomic Heart. It plays more like Cyberpunk. It's basically like a open world adventure game. Like if you don't have a gun in your hand, then you're freaking fist fighting people. So it's
like a Borderlands.
Yeah, I don't know. There was just something about that kind of first person that I didn't vibe with. But games that are like that are genuine first person, that have an interesting story to it, I don't mind. and I can play through, and I just love the feeling of like looking around and just shooting and that kind of quick, snappy gameplay.
Gears
Is
of War is another one. Oh no, sorry. I
well, Gears
take
is
that
third
back.
person.
Gears is like a third second person's
It's third
weird
person,
mix.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
just,
I
I
take that
just,
back.
I just think that, like you guys said it before, it's mostly aesthetic or mostly cosmetic. I think that has a lot to do with it, though. Because if you don't like how a game looks, you're probably not gonna play that. To be honest, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, but you're talking
But
about the character creation. We're talking about like this. Well, I get what you're getting. You're saying like
yeah,
if the
like
gameplay and the story and the world doesn't attract you, you're not going to be hooked, which makes
the,
sense. But like I would there are some good first person shooter games out there that are like that'll hit it. You have Prey. You have Titanfall 2 was a good story. Obviously the Call of Duty, especially the Black Ops Call of Duties, phenomenal. Story is amazing. There's a lot of good first person story games specifically, and I think what tends to happen is we're in the time where Call of Duty kind of like really put like I personally feel like Call of Duty has put like a sour dampening on first person shooters because when you see it, it's so sweaty and intimidating that the common player is going to be like, yo, I'm not fucking touching this shit. So much so they won't even go for the camp because when you think about Call of Duty, you don't think about campaign.
No,
You think
you never
about
do.
multiplayer Warzone. But
most
then
of
you
most of the
forget
games
that
I'm thinking multiplayer, but that's just me. I like to play online with my friends. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I like to play because what I'm used to playing, like how I'm used to playing video games, is me and my friends in the crib playing. Now that we can play online, you don't have to be in my crib. You can just play. That's why when we were doing the Mario Kart thing, I was having hella fun, even though my ass was getting whooped. But I was having hella fun talking all my shit, like because that's the way I play video games. You know what I'm saying? I always been playing video games like that. When my mom used to play Mario with us, she used to tell us, "You guys suck. You can't beat me. I'm the best at Mario." And my mom was in the living room with us. You know what I'm saying? And then my friends, it turned into my friends playing with me, and I'm just used to that. So when I see a game like Call of Duty, Halo, any of those games, I'm thinking, how am I going to play with my friends? Am I going to play it? Probably. Am I going to be good at it? Hell no. Am I going to be having as much fun as I would be if I could see my character? No, because I'm not as excited about it. Like, I don't want to see my gun. I don't even know what this gun is because I don't give a damn about guns in real life. So if I don't care about guns in real life, I'm not care about guns in this game. Like I promise you. I'm telling you, like it's just like that. So when you see a Pokemon game like Scarlet and Violet, right? Those games are horrible.
They looked ugly, and I played those.
And I love that shit. They're horrible, and I love that shit. I love it because I can walk around, see this little whatever nigga catch a Pokemon. I like that shit. That's the shit that I like.
See
Like,
the whatever nigga is crazy.
Not even name a single Pokemon. Not even a Pikachu.
Assassin's Creed, no, because I was talking about the character. Assassin's Creed, you see that dude with the cloak and all that. He look cool. I feel like I'm that dude. When you're playing Spider-Man, he changing from the Spider-Man suits and shit. That nigga looks cool.
I
Yeah,
will
do
say
like that about those
the
games.
Spider-Man game, the suits in the new joint, beautiful. If them shits was first person, I would be very upset.
Like,
Man,
can you
I
imagine
would-
them swinging through New
Did you-
York
did you
in
see-
first
yeah, I'm
person?
not
this?
see
Like,
Camera?
like, damn.
now you're getting
Does
into
it
Mirror's
flip and
Edge
shit?
because Mirror's Edge was a first person free running game where you're running on the roof. If you afraid of heights, that's just fucking you up. I don't know how I played that shit many years ago.
Cyberpunk. When I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh shit, that shit look cool." And then I saw the gameplay. I was like,
Even that game that you were playing, John, with the Rick and Morty. Not
Oh,
Rick
High
and
on
Morty.
Life. That game was so
Yeah.
much fun. You just reminded me.
High
about
Life was
that.
hilarious.
That
It
was
hilarious.
that was great.
First person shooter.
It is a first person shooter.
And the gun talking shit to
But-
you.
And the gun talks
Yeah.
shit to everybody. Everybody.
"Oh, and that
That shit
pirate
gave
game.
me-
What's the name of that pirate game? That pirate
Yeah,
game that you."
Bro, that was I was gonna say, bro. Angel was like, "Yo, bro, y'all gotta play Sea of Thieves. We gotta play." I'm like, "I bet." I go through, make my character. He looking tough, looking fly, looking
You
cool.
see hands
It
like
comes-
this.
all I see is his hands. I said, "Oh, you got me. You got me."
Got
Nah,
me. I
man.
saw the game.
I,
That's why I always see gameplay. I'm like, what's the gameplay on this? I look at it. I'm like, this
yeah,
way.
nah, it was. I did not have fun. I actually ended up getting
Like
nauseous.
bro,
Yeah.
it's so crazy that if I have a race game, like a racing game, you know how you could be inside the car? I don't want to see that shit. Put me outside the
I
car. I
want to
want to see
see
the
the
whole car.
car.
See,
I want to
I've
see
okay,
the
been
I
to
will
the
car.
car.
agree
'Cause
with
I
you.
want to see.
I don't like racing games that I mean, no racing game has it strictly first
No, you
person.
can
Like
switch
you
it
can
to first
change your
person.
view, but
No,
like I
it.
can't
Not
Oh
stand.
yeah, no, not strictly. Yeah, I was gonna say no. They
Yeah, I
give you
can't
first
stand when
person,
you switch to first person. That shit's like
I
chaotic
can't
to
do
me.
that shit. I can't do that shit.
but you would
Let me see
need
the car.
the first person if you were playing with a steering wheel.
Nah, I'm
If you were
crashing the
playing
whole
with
time.
if you were
I'm
playing with the
crashing the entire
steering
time.
wheel, but if you have the monitor in front of you and you're playing with a steering wheel controller, you put it in first person, especially if you got like the a curve monitor,
The
or some
multiple
people got
screens,
those
yep.
triple action freaking
Yeah,
things
I
so
know.
that you can actually create the whole. I've seen that thing looks cool as fuck. That's a driving
It does.
simulator
It
and a
does.
half.
It does.
And
When I'm making money, when I'm rich, I'm getting one of them bitches. I swear to God.
You can
Yeah,
that
right
is
buy
now.
cool.
one. You
But
just he's talking about like the rig.
yeah,
Yeah, the rig.
well, yeah, they got
You
the
can
rig,
buy
but
a regular controller though. You could buy a
No, we're
steering
not doing
controller.
a
that. We're
steering
not
wheel
doing that.
and it comes with the pedals.
And
They got the official
pedals.
ones.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
can
doing
buy
that.
that.
Yo, we're not doing the Walmart ones, bro. We need to
It's
get the
not
entire
Walmart.
thing.
Those are
I
still
know
like
I'm
they're
just
pretty
talking.
Bro,
expensive.
I'm
and they're
just talking
expensive.
shit.
They're not
I'm just
There's
expensive
talking
as the
shit.
rig, but
no,
they're pretty expensive still.
there's a fucking steering
If
wheel
we
that has
do
haptic
this,
feedback.
if we do this, if I'm riding on that freaking rig, bro, I need the expensive shit. I need to feel like that's a car. I need to be
But
like,
you see,
you know what I
in a
mean?
situation like that, Crispin can get excited about playing the game in first
He
person.
wouldn't pay it in first person. He said that. He said he's still
Nah,
having a tough
I
time.
He's
want
saying that he would play it in a whole like setup. If
Nah,
he
if it's
had
the
the
whole
whole
rig, like the
rig,
whole
yeah,
gang,
he would play
you
it
have to
like
go
that.
crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. So
Oh, go
like
to
it's
the arcade.
yeah, I mean you could do those aren't the same. I mean like first person in the beginning can be a little tough if like maybe the stick sensitivity
No, they're
not that
terrible.
bad.
Don't do that.
So
They're
so
terrible.
so you know like if you're the type of person where like maybe the camera moves too fast for you, check to see if the game you're playing has like sensitivity settings where you can bring the sensitivity down so that way when you're moving the analog stick it's not whipping you back and forth wild crazy. Like sometimes that might be the solution, and
And
if
I
you
guess it
adjust the
happens all the time. I
sensitivity,
can't lie.
maybe it'll be a little easier for you to play and you won't feel so nauseous. But you know, like for people that have quick reaction times that want to play really fast, like you're gonna need it to move that fast, obviously. But you know, like I'd say find something that looks different, that's not a Call of Duty game, and try that experience and see if you feel exactly the same. And if you feel exactly the same, then yeah, it's not a genre for you. But if you can enjoy playing certain kind of games in first person, then maybe it's just what that experience has to offer you.
So,
You got
John, with that being said, why don't we recommend me and you both recommended first person shooter story wise for Crispin and Macky to try out, and maybe they could come back in another episode and let us know how it
I
was.
would say High on Life just because I was reminded of how much I actually enjoyed that game. That game is
I can definitely
hilarious.
like that game.
That game is super funny. Okay, do you
It's funny.
find
They're on
do
Game
you,
Pass.
it is on Game Pass. Well, it was on Game Pass. I don't know if it still is. Do you like Rick and Morty?
No.
All right, well, that's not gonna do it for Macky then.
Yeah, Mackie's probably not gonna find it funny. What about you, Crispin? Have you ever enjoyed Rick and Morty?
I
Or
I mean,
you,
I enjoyed it at one point, but it just kind of it kind of like was it didn't get better.
I don't watch American animated shows.
okay. Well, this game is just made by the people that made that cartoon, and it's filled with that kind of humor.
I mean,
Anybody
I'll probably play it. Just give it a try. Now let's.
I would say don't have your daughters around.
Oh yeah, no, it's very vulgar. There's a lot of cursing and violence. and stuff like that. Yeah, it's definitely very vulgar. Not don't have the baby
I
around.
already have to buy. Bro, I didn't even know why I'm talking about Game Pass and buying games. I already have to buy a game for my daughter. She saw the My Little Pony game, like the open world game. She's like,
Oh
I'm
man,
play. I'm like, oh.
My Little Pony open
Hey,
world.
they-
Tell
they
me
got-
go play. Oh, never mind.
they got Bluey on
Thank
Game Pass.
Don't say that name in my house.
They have it. It's on Game Pass. They got the game. They
it's
got
on Game
Bluey.
Pass. Sorry.
There's that Ryan's racing game is on there too. There's like kids games on there that your kid could play.
She might play Blue. I might have to buy.
Yeah,
it.
like there's definitely stuff for the whole family.
I'm
Like
gonna
it's
get
an
a-
interesting
Maybe-
collection.
is
Stuff.
Baby
I got a
Shark's
controller
thing?
football it.
Yeah, but
Shark
like
gotta get
not
out
in
my
game format.
Oh, I don't have a kid. I'm asking.
They lost money on that. They should have made a game for that. Bitch. When that shit-
What, Baby Shark?
Mhm. They would have
I
made
don't
so
know.
I mean, I'm
much.
sure they did some little.
They would have
spin-off
made
with
so
it.
much money, bro.
Maybe a rhythm
Oh.
game would have been cool.
So, as far as since they don't like Rick and Morty, I'll just end it with I think if you want like a good first-person story-centered game, I would try Wolfenstein, the one on Game Pass, the 2014, the New Order. You don't like playing as a man killing Nazis?
I didn't like the
Have you
game.
even played Wolfenstein?
I played like I bought it and I returned it the next day. Was not a fan.
Which one did you buy?
The first one or the second one?
It had to be the first scene was dude in the airplane, and I couldn't get out the airplane. So I was just like, I'm never playing this again.
How old were you when you bought that game? Just out of curiosity.
20 something.
Jesus Christ!
I couldn't get
I
out
want
that
to
damn
Just
airplane.
take us out of here, yo. I can't even. I don't even. Just take us out of here. Just exit the yo. Press A to exit the podcast, please.
You don't know what A is. You don't know what A is.
All right. There was no buttons to get out, bro. I promise you, bro. I couldn't do
I
it.
promise you that shit had that shit in text. It all you have to do is
Bro,
turn.
no way, bro. I'm looking all around the screen. I'm like, where's the button? What am I supposed to press to get out the plane so I can jump and start
There
murking?
probably was like a button flashing, and he thought it was just like in the
Flashing in
background.
yellow.
That
They'll
was
walk
the
up
sun.
to it, the character just goes.
That was the sun.
Door flies open.
But all right, man. Yeah. Let's
Play
get
some
out of
first
here.
person shooters. Get some Game Pass. Try out like all of Halo. Play it on.
Try
Play it on Game
Wolfenstein
Pass.
as well. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like Will also mentioned in the chat. Another thing that kind of deters me, and this will be the last thing I say before we leave because we're already an hour in, is that like a lot of those first person shooter games, Call of Duty especially, are like 175 gigs. Like I have to get 2 different Xboxes in order to play all my other games that I want to play. So that's my only issue.
He mentioned that's only for the multiplayer. That's for the Warzone experience. For the campaign, it's not.
He
Are they
said
gonna
that
allow you
the
to
free
download the
just for the
campaign?
free to play mode is 175.
The free to play mode is the multiplayer.
That's not multiplayer or campaign. He plays it. I believe him.
Can you clarify that for us, Will, please?
All I'm saying is, I got a terabyte on my shit.
You don't
Yeah,
really
you're
just
gonna-
Don't play the free to
I
play.
got like 900. I got like 900, bro.
Yeah,
It's still
yeah,
900
yeah.
gigs.
It's like 100 gigs for the operating system.
Like 900 gigs, and I could buy the little, and then I got 100. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, man.
You're gonna be just fine, Crispin. You're gonna have. You're
You
gonna
don't have you don't play too many games, bro. So it's fine for you.
just
Actually,
remember
pass
that,
me
like,
some of them gigs.
Nah, you good.
there may be a point in the future where they'll let gamers know if a game might be too advanced for a Series S to play. Because since you have a Series S, it's a little bit weaker than the Series X. So people are speculating that like at some
You're gonna
point
have to do.
like at some point there may only be like Series X games or something like that. Like it's just something to think about. But everything that comes out is playable on both. So for now, you have nothing to worry about.
That better not come with that bullshit.
I don't think they're gonna do that either. I
No,
think
not anytime soon.
that's just elitist talking points from Twitter. People need to shut up.
Because that's
I mean,
dumb.
he's
Not
not
everybody can
wrong.
afford.
That's why
Not everybody can afford the big Kahuna. Maybe I like having
Big
my.
Dog. You need to go watch. You need to go watch the presentation. They dropped the price.
For what? For the big
For the
Kahuna?
regular.
They dropped.
the one
Yeah, but
turn.
I'm not.
They dropped-
But I'll be a damn fool if I go ahead and buy it when I got one already. Like it's okay. It's not that
John,
big of a deal to me.
would you tell him to just go watch the presentation and go see what they showed at the very end?
He already said that he was gonna watch the video.
I'm gonna watch it.
I
don't
believe
know.
he'll watch it eventually.
Yeah.
All right, we out of here, bro. Y'all talking too much
Yeah.
nonsense right
Wait,
now.
I thought we was waiting for Will to get back to us.
No,
with
it's a dub
No,
for that.
what-
Basically,
don't
don't
worry about
download
that.
Call of Duty if you want to like lose a fucking fifth of your space.
All right.
You got the
Play-
regular Xbox S. Don't download Call of Duty.
Play. Master Chief says play Halo.
Forget that through the green.
Play Halo.
Oh, you guys are still here? Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for taking your time to get it right here. If you want more, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, comment, like, share. You already know what it is. If you want to just listen to us, you go to Spotify, go to Apple Music, anywhere there's a podcast, we there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we does. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, our Nerdy by Nature TV. We are everywhere, bro. We are everywhere. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out. We nerdy as hell over here, and you want to be over here with us. Trust me. You're not going to want to miss out. See ya. Thank you.